Over the weekend, Musk tweeted what's been described as a cryptic message that has a lot on Wall Street wondering what he's about to do. He wrote, "Love me tender." They included the musical notes there, the emojis. Maybe this was simply listening to the 1956 Elvis song, but the analyst suggests he might be hinting at a more tender offer to Twitter shareholders. Kara Swisher, now New York Times contributing opinion writer. I mean, do we have any way of knowing what this man is doing ever?
Yes, he's going to do a tender offer. You can, if I speak Elon, I think you can speak Elon. He's pretty clear that that's what he's doing. He's going to do a tender offer here and appeal directly to shareholders, which is something Elon does. He appeals directly to people.
What happened to Best and Final?
It's deal making. Come on, you've been in deals, haven't you?
Yeah,
this is it.
Not one like this.
But still.
You know, if he were to up his bid, I mean, would Twitter's board be more likely to accept it, or does this have really nothing to do with money?
Look, Twitter's board's job is to get the price up, right? Because it's been as high as $77. They've got to kind of hold that out. They've got to show that, secondly, both of them have to show that Elon has the money to buy this. That's one thing he's got to show. He can't say he has sufficient funds. He's got to show he has sufficient funds. And so doing a tender offer, you know, if they won't do it his way, once he shows he has sufficient funds, the price right now, as I said, is lowball, but not that lowball. It's actually a pretty fair price, and I think it would fall in that bounds. And so all he has to show is he's got the money, and then he'll have the company. That's pretty much, because there don't seem to be any competing offers here yet, at least.
He wasn't the only one to criticize the board at Twitter in a tweet just yesterday. The former CEO and current board member, Jack Dorsey, at Jack, wrote that the company's board has consistently been the dysfunction of Twitter. Is he right about that? And if so, I mean, isn't he kind of partly to blame here?
Yeah, he picked that board. Yeah. So I don't know what to say. He doesn't like his family. I mean, that was a weird one, but not unlike him. He's close to Musk, actually. And he was happy that Musk was coming on the board. He's leaving the board. And, you know, some people feel he's been pushed out by the most recent board members at Elliott and some other places. You know, he's a founder. And so I think he wants this to sell to Elon Musk is what it seems like to me. And so it's unprecedented for a board member to do this, but you know, everything Elon Musk touches becomes unprecedented. And can he do that kind of thing?
Kara, right after the bell today, we got word from a Wall Street Journal report of some more interest. Is a bidding war coming here? Do you see that?
You know, I don't believe everything. Not that the Wall Street Journal does fantastic reporting, but I mean, it's going to be in the interests of the Twitter board for there to seem like this is a horse race of some sort. It's in Elon's interest to say it isn't. And do it right now, do it right now. You know, this is typical deal making. But there should be interest. There's a lot of value here, even though Twitter's been, sort of a woeful business. The stock has sort of stayed flat since it went public. Compared to other tech companies, it's a real loser. It does have unprecedented influence, and it's very hard to find a global network of influencers anywhere for this price. So in that regard, for a lot of people, it's a cheap stock. For others, it's going to be hard to afford. So we'll see. And it's also controversial. So you're not going to see an Apple necessarily wade in here. A Google would have a hard time doing it. Facebook cannot, although I suspect Facebook would love to grab this property because of the scrutiny of the federal government. So it would have to be hedge funds who might want to join with Elon, by the way. They might want a piece of this. Who knows?